And up now we have Saff Da Great. He's making strong strides to change. Let me see, where are we? Changing the world. He's well-versed in intuitive readings, coaching, and energy balancing and healing. He has many powerful tools to help aid with life's challenges, taking on a specialized approach to healing by going directly to the root of the problem. He uses his surgical techniques to help guide clients through the process of discovery. With his deep passion in lighting the flame in others, he will be a pillar to the change in the world. So he is known as the igniter, the intuitive igniter. Tonight, he's going to be talking about evolution, the finding purpose by finding yourself. And he's from New Jersey, and you can find his website, seekevolution.com. So you have until 9 o'clock. Unmute yourself and welcome to the stage.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for staying and thank you for sticking around to be able to see this presentation. Thank you, Shaya, for introducing me. And hi, everyone. My name is Saff. I am the Intuitive Igniter. Can you guys hear me well? Great, great, great. Wendy, can I get a thumbs up? Sammy, thumbs up. I just want to make sure y'all are live. Good, good, good. Perfect, perfect. Oh, Vicky, perfect. All right, great, great, great. All right, so I want to do a quick little exercise before I get into this long speech because listen, we're going to be here for an hour. I know you guys heard a lot of stuff today. So let's take a quick moment. So this is gonna make you guys feel a little bit awkward, but guess what? We're all gonna be awkward together. So we're gonna do some laugh therapy. Has anyone heard of laugh therapy? Raise your hand if you have. Perfect, great. So we got one person, Nicole. Cool, cool, cool. So laugh therapy. So explain it first or have them go through it. Let's just go through it first and then I'll see how you guys feel afterwards. And then you guys could tell me what this laugh therapy did. All right.
They are watching on Facebook and YouTube too.
Oh, crap. Hi, everybody. Okay, so all right, guys. So, all right. So I want participation. Everybody, unmute your microphone. Everybody unmute, 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 unmute. Everybody unmute. All right, so I'm gonna set a timer. What we're gonna do is once I say go, we're gonna start laughing. We're gonna laugh for 1 minute. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel it. We're gonna feel a little bit weird doing it, but guess what? We're all doing it together. And trust me, you're gonna thank me later. All right, so I'm gonna give a countdown. From 3, 2, 1, go. Everybody laugh. Come on now. Come on, guys. Give me that deep laugh. Listen, push it out, push it out. We almost there. Oh man, we all crazy right now, but guess what? We all deserve that time. Thank you guys so much. It's been a minute. The timer is done now. So let me just ask, how do y'all feel? How do y'all body feel? How do y'all body feel? Do y'all feel a lot looser? Do y'all feel a lot more lighter? Do y'all feel any anxieties or stress, that tightness? Do y'all feel a little bit better? Great, great, great. Thank you guys for helping me go through that and helping me get through my nerves. All right, so let's begin the presentation. I'm gonna sit down because I'm standing up and listen, I'm human too. So let me just grab a seat. All right. Activate, radiate, illuminate. Show of hands, how many times have we had answers and we were still unsure about what to do? Who's ready to radiate? Who's ready to elevate to another level? Is that light ready to shine? Who's light ready to shine? If so, let's go on a journey, okay? We're gonna take a very precise route in order for us to get to the root of the issue. And then from there, we're gonna take the necessary steps in order for us to find out what's the source. And then from there, we're gonna repair. Listen, y'all light is important. And keeping it bright is a top priority. Now, how do you do so? Seek evolution. Now, first and foremost, I'm gonna give a brief introduction. My name is Saff. You could call me Saff, and I'm the intuitive igniter. I'm here to be that light for people to be able to ignite your path. I'm here to add fuel or gas to your ember already to give you that clarity. I'm here to guide you down your path, but in order to do so, you got to understand who you are as an individual. And a lot of the time, we have other people's opinions affect us, and they morph us into these beautiful beings that we are now, but it's not fully us. And sometimes recognizing that will be a big shock. But after that shock, it's that beginning to who you are and that real journey. Instead of running away, you run in. So you know what? Let's talk about self-development. Let's talk about clarity. Let's talk about purpose. But let's begin with us. But first, let me bring up a story with me so you guys can see how I got to where I'm at now. So growing up, I was always told, you're gonna do technology, you're gonna do computers, you're gonna be a coder, programmer, because I was around computers all the time as a kid. Come on. I was a boy growing up, loving games, interacting with people virtually. Of course, I'm gonna be around computers. It's gadgets. Why not? So I was told that from a very young age, and I ended up following that. It was interesting. Okay, I'm being praised for the things that I liked at a young age. So I ended up growing up, and I was being nurtured into going into computers, and my family was really supportive of my journey into my education. They was on me like white on rice. It was like, yeah, it was like, you are going to go above and beyond. So they was extremely supportive with my education. And high school, I went to college, specialized in IT, IT. And then I went to college, got my bachelor's in computer information systems. Halfway through college now, I had this big, oh shoot moment. Oh my goodness. I don't think I want to do computers anymore. Where the hell did that go? Excuse my language. Where in the world did that come from? Like, my whole life, I was told that I would do computers, and I was doing good. I was achieving. and being recognized. But why is my interest going towards justice? So I said, I'm gonna just finish what I'm doing and see what that takes me. See, if I knew about human design and recognized that I was a manifesting generator, then my life would be a little bit differently now. I'm not going to go into human design. There's experts out there that are going to explain it way better than me. But and I'm pretty sure there's probably a couple of speakers here who specialize in human design. So you could tap in with them and learn more. But I started gaining interest in something else other than the thing that I've been doing for a while. And I did dibble in moot court and took some criminal justice classes. I even bought the LSAT book, that big old LSAT book. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna graduate. I'm gonna see where this degree take me. I'm not gonna go to law. I'm just gonna see where does degree take me, because I spent so much money, and why not? Why waste so many years of computer experience and not use it? Like, why? So I'm just gonna go off and see where it takes me. And I joined my first company after 6 months looking for a position. It was almost like nobody wanted me. It was very difficult to get a job out of college because everybody wants experience. And how are you going to get experience when you're new? So I had to make a way. And like everybody else in the game, everybody here listening, made a way, got in, and now you're working your way up. It was a really good company. Like, I gained so much knowledge and foundation. I learned a lot about company structure. I learned really good fundamentals of how a successful business should be. Now, the environment was a pretty good environment. It was all right environment. And I was doing the work, and I was actually becoming more recognized in my company, and people would always come to me and things would go well. But for some reason, the progress, my elevation, my growth, it was just stuck at a certain level. The place that I really wanted to get to, I could not get there. It was as if I was hitting an invisible ceiling. I had the qualifications, and I even applied for that position. I made it to the final round. I made it to the final round, and I didn't get the position. You know, it was a position in the company at a higher level, of course. And I wanted to go, I said, you know what, since I didn't get the management position, I'm gonna venture into DevOps. I'm gonna venture into other areas within this company. And I would move left, and that wall was there. I would move right, and then that wall was hit. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe if I come up with something. So my mind has been working on achieving these goals and forcing something that I've been blocked from. Why? And then next thing you know, I end up getting laid off from that position. Randomly, out of nowhere. So, of course, living in a 3D experience, we have those worries, and we have those things that come in, those negative thoughts the fears. How am I going to survive? How am I going to live? How am I going to pay my bills? How am I going to have fun? What am I going to eat? So took time, sat still, called my family. They gave me some advice. I took it. I said, you know what? I'm going to be okay. And I know I'm going to be okay. And the opportunity came. The opportunity that I actually manifested a year prior. And I got it. It was almost double the money that I was working before. And the workload was a lot more lighter. Still in IT. No difference. Still in IT. And the company was great. I'm hands down, bottom of my heart. This company that I was at, it was a company that was fresh and the environment was amazing. The clients that we had, they were great. And everybody, you know how everyone has that, family. It really felt authentic. And it was lax. It fit what I'm looking for. I know everyone has their own style, but it fit what I was looking for. Before the first position, the environment was, I felt like I had to change who I was in order for me to be where I was. At this place, different story. I felt right where I felt comfortable. I felt like I could be me. I was able to express myself a little bit more now in ways that I wasn't able to before. And I'm so grateful for this company because it showed me that there's different flavors to how businesses are run. I would never thought a business could be so successful and everyone still embody their personality and not have to feel like they have to be a carbon copy. Like the sense of like a company where you actually feel like you have a sense of you. So that's how I felt coming in. I had that sense of me now. Now I feel in my element. But then I was starting to have panic attacks. This was during the pandemic, y'all. So not so far ago. And I was not understanding what the root of these panic attacks was. I did not understand what was going on. But I continued to go to work, going on the train and waking up, go to work, come back home, spend some time on the computer, do a couple of readings on Clubhouse, then go to sleep. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. I was starting to work on becoming more individualized and building my own foundation so that I can be able to build and be able to develop and be able to become a more aware, more better version of myself. Because during this whole time, I've been working on me. I've been focusing on the things that bring me joy. I've been thinking about the dreams that I have without judgment. I've been looking at the good, the bad, and the ugly and accepting all those parts of me. And pay every part of me attention. So I tell people to Follow their soul's GPS, follow your heart. If you are fulfilled, if you are living the life that you envision, if you are living your purposeful life, because guess what? I don't know if everybody know this, but there's enough world for everybody. There's enough earth for everybody to live the exact life you want. But so start with us. But I feel like I'm getting a little bit off, but let's get back. So with going in and with working on yourself and showing light to the parts of you that you don't always look at, you start to learn things and you start to be able to develop. You don't know what you'll need to do. Sometimes sitting quiet for a few minutes will be able to make things more clearer. Sometimes being able to go out and run, take a jog, go for a drive, just to be able to get the junk out of your mind. And when I say junk, I mean the 50 million thoughts that has been in there for so long. Tire your mind out a bit from doing something so consistently boring. So that you have time to ask yourself some questions. Who am I? What is it that I want to do? What are those things that I want to achieve in my life? A lot of us feel like it's all about work. Now, there are some people here, work is their path. Some people here have a whole different life script. Some people may be here to, I'm not saying some people are here for love, but that may be at the forefront of someone's current journey, because of course, it's going to always change. We don't know what to expect. It's the unknown. Now, we're going to talk about the unknown because at this amazing job that I was at, with these panic attacks becoming more and more frequently, there was one day I walked in and I sat down, I turned on my computer, I read the first message from work. Now, mind you, I woke up fully ready. Let's get work started. I was fine. As soon as I opened up my machine, looked at the first message, it rubbed me a little bit the wrong way, but it wasn't a big deal. But I instantly got a message. Take that leap of faith. And here I am now, doing this full time. And did I know what was next for me? No. Did I have a plan? No. Did I have some savings? I had a little bit, wasn't all that much. I had a couple of months, if I'm going to be honest. But I knew my soul was not where it was supposed to be. My body felt that way, but deep down inside, I knew I wasn't supposed to continue on that long journey. Now, listen, everyone's time period for their journey is going to be different. Someone may be in a position for 5 years and then they may need to go somewhere else and be on their own. Someone may need to be in a relationship for 2 weeks and they gain everything they may need to be in a long-term relationship. You know, you got to know when your soul is telling you when something is running its course. And we'll feel that. We will definitely feel that. But it's our ego, our thoughts, the things that we've been projected, you know, the projections, all those things will come in and give doubt to that feeling. But when have you ever proved yourself wrong? Why are we so unsure about ourselves when we could count on ourselves to wake up in the morning the next day? That's kind of confusing. Just think about it for a second. Just really think about it for a second. We will schedule our day to make a promise for somebody else, for somebody else's goals. And we will commit to that. And we will sit and, I'm sorry. And we will sit and we will put full trust that that meeting will happen, right? But we can't do that for ourselves. We sometimes question. We don't know if things will work out. But you see where we are now. We are here where we are sitting. It works out. It do. But of course, we want to make sense for everything. I don't know. I tell people, a cheat code, if you feel you're being pulled to something and you see things starting to trickle away at the thing that you're trying to hold on to, just let go. Do yourself a favor and let go. Because honestly, you're going to let go into a path that's going to lead you where you need to go. Because wherein have you led yourself wrong when your ego or negative intentions, or you did not fully factor in your mind, your body, and your spirit? When have you done all of that and it led you wrong? Like really, like, and be honest with yourself. You have to factor in your mind, your body, and your spirit, because it's all makes up part of who you are. Ego too. You gotta give it some credit. It got you to where you are now. All right, but you know, we all look for, oh, I want to do this for a living. I really feel called for this. I want to become a doctor. I want to be a healer. Okay, we could be all of that, but what can we be for ourselves? Let's give ourselves some purpose so that we can feel a little bit more heftier and be able to walk more confidently. A lot of people just feel like they don't know what they want to do. It takes some time. Sit down. A lot of them, to be honest, a lot of the time you'll get your answers doing things you love. Think about do something you want to do. That's fun. Set some intention before you do it. I want to leave out of this activity with a little bit more clarity on what direction I need to go. Just go and do it and see how that goes. I mean, worst thing that can happen is you have some fun and you entertain that inner child of yours, right? But I got to where I'm at today, not knowing what in the world I was walking into tomorrow. But every intentional step I took, it gave me a more solid foundation for me to take the next one. Things started, and this is the big thing, you're gonna have to be more aware. Like, yeah, you're walking into the unknown. You can't just walk into the unknown twirling and stuff like that. You're gonna have to pay attention. There's gonna be signs, there's gonna be messages, there's gonna be synchronicities. You may be saying, oh, I want to start building my website, but I don't know how. And then you may talk to somebody and they gonna say, I've been thinking about building a website. A what? Pay attention. Listen. The internet is a good way a lot of us get messages, right? We could go about and say, I want to start my own business. And then you go on YouTube and you see a video there talking about how to get your LLC in 5 easy steps. Man, you have to follow the signs. Don't ignore it. If you want to go down the path of the unknown, if you want to discover who you are, you're going to have to follow the signs. Your soul is going to point you to where it needs to go. And don't ever think that you're going to be led astray either. You just got to make sure you check in. This is where you go in. Because the confusion, and honestly, the main reason why a lot of us are confused is because of everything outside of us. How are we going to make ends meet if I don't have a job? Guys, think about it. If y'all don't get paid every single day and you are getting a check every 2 weeks, that means that you're not getting money until the 14th day, which means you're getting paid 1 day out of the week. Technically speaking, yeah, you're accumulating, but it's all in the mind with the money. Veered off. Let me get back in it. I will do that a few times. Just bear with me. Some of these may just be messages that some of you guys may need to hear, but running in is what's going to be the real and the only and the true way to figure out who you are. You can't ask anyone else. But it starts somewhere simple. What do you like to do by yourself? Let's start there. What do you like to do by yourself with no company? Now, the by yourself part will get a lot of people. I can put $100 that somebody that there's going to be at least one person. Now I know I'm going to keep my money because I know there's going to be a person here. But someone's going to probably be like, no, I've never went to the movies by myself. I never went on a trip by myself. Oh, I would never do that by myself. Why would I do that by myself? Why not? Why not? You don't love you enough for two? But find something you like to do by yourself. How do you feel afterwards? Congratulations. You just took yourself on a date. And some of us may not have been on a date for a while. Some of us may not have ever been on a date. Some of y'all been probably over exaggerating on wanting a date or a lot of dates. But when was the last time y'all dated yourselves? Take yourself out to eat. Do the things that you like. Like, that is the first step to understanding who you are and really feeling and taking notice of how you feel afterwards. Silence. taking time to silence everything around you. Whether that be you sitting in your bed in the dark 5 minutes before you sleep, you waking up, taking 5 minutes to get yourself together, writing down how you feel. That's a big one, writing down how you feel. And authentic expression. Now you're asking, what does this have to do with purpose? Because how are you gonna know what's yours if you don't even know what you means? Now, evolution, I spelled it Evolucian. I had to double check to make sure I spelled it right. I've been talking for a while. But I named my company Seek Evolution because it's all about evolving, yes. Evolution is like, sometimes we, like I mentioned earlier, sometimes we have the answers, but we're unsure. We're not confident in order to pursue those answers. And we're stuck stutter stepping. Sometimes we just need some clarity. Sometimes we need that light, that Lucian, that light to show you the room you're in. Now, I wish the light in this room was a little bit better so y'all could see me a little bit better, but listen, you get what you get. So no one's gonna give you the answers. You got to give yourself the answers. But of course, you can always ask for someone to help guide you to those answers. No one's gonna give you those answers. But the first thing that everyone needs to know, there's an inner guru in all of us. There's a philosopher in all of us. We've all been through experiences. We are all equipped with a lot of knowledge. And those experiences have gotten us to where we are. Some good ways, some bad ways. But it's up to us to learn those experiences that we've had picked up that damaged us a little bit, or that might have hindered us, maybe a little bit more closed off to love, or now you're overthinking too much. Just being able to, sorry, I just had to check the time. Ooh, we've been here for a minute, y'all. Thank you guys. First and foremost, thank you guys for being able to stick with me for so long. And let me just get a support before I pass out, guys. But
You got 10 minutes. If
oh,
you
yeah.
want to do any readings or demonstrations.
Yeah, no problem. I'm gonna close out and then be able to do a collective reading for everyone to leave out. But ultimately, being able to recognize who we are as an individual at a core level without those attachments to what other people may think, or those labels that we equipped ourselves with. I'm gonna give y'all a couple of labels that I know we all have: brother, mom, provider, protector, man, woman, poor, rich. All these labels that we give ourselves will end up giving us some type of restriction. Free yourself from these labels. Find out who you are authentically. That is the first step into your purpose, taking that chance on you. Like I mentioned earlier, there's an inner guru and philosopher in everybody. We have these experiences. It's time for us to take these experiences that we have weighing us weighing us down, and finding the lesson from them, giving it gratitude. Yeah, giving it gratitude. This person did that to me. Am I supposed to be grateful for that? What did that experience take you? Where did that experience take you? What did you learn from that experience? You take that piece along with you. Not the traumas, not those scenarios. What did you gain from that? How can you take that, incorporate that into you, and make you walk a little bit more upbeat? Create the person you want to become. Who are you? Don't worry about anyone else's judgments. Run in. Stop running and run in. I'm going to do a quick poll to close out this amazing, I don't even know this amazing, it felt like a TED Talk, but this amazing session. Thank you guys for sticking in with me. And they are talking. No. Ultimately, what I'm getting is it's time for us to give gratitude to everything that we have in our life. This amazing space. We gained so much knowledge. I wish I could I hope I could get a couple of these people before they leave out, but the knowledge you guys have picked up from these rooms, whether it's been 5 minutes or 15 minutes, definitely take some time to digest it. But the message that I'm getting, it's time for us to go back to our roots. What is freedom? That is the question that I want everyone to be able to take home with them. What is freedom? Give gratitude to the freedom that you do have now, because that is a sense of freedom. But what is freedom to you? What is freedom to you? The next question you should ask yourself is how do I take a step in that direction? I know there's our loved ones are really been trying to connect with us. They've been even going back to the basics. It's time for us to find a sense of reconnection. They want us to go back to the basics, the things that we do that cost no money, that give us the joy. Have the courage to move forward. Be an open channel. Yeah, guides will definitely work through you, especially if you're going in the direction you need to go. They will be like, yeah, go. But just be an open channel. Be open to all the unexpected, because you'll never know what's at the end of that leap of faith. You may be jumping into a pot of gold. And if you jump into that pot of gold, send me a donation. But that's what I got. And does anyone have any questions, any comments? And yes, like this was amazing. I feel good. But one thing I do want to mention is I do have a business. You could contact me at Seek Evolution, SeekEvolucian.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at Seek Evolution, the same spelling. And if you guys would like to book a private session and you are watching this, you could just message me on Instagram, tell me your name, give me your email address, and then we can work forward. And I will give you guys a 15% discount.
Sweet. Anybody have a question or want him to pull a card? He's got 5 more minutes or so.
Card would be great.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was you,
Wanda.
Wanda? Perfect.
yeah.
Perfect. I heard the. Don't ever forget who you are. Recognize how resilient you are. You need to. When's the last time you went out? Do you go dancing?
It's been years. I love to dance, but it's been years.
Time to go back. It's
Okay.
time to go back. And it ties into, ironically, it ties into what I mentioned. Take some time out alone, go out and dance, and get back to who you are.
Okay.
You already know who you are, but bring more of that into it.
Okay.
It's gonna give you that flair. It's gonna be like, okay, from this, it's gonna give you the fire you need in order for you to move forward.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
I love it, Karen.
Yes. Got you, Nicole.
I'm looking for to live my purpose, but I've been holding myself back.
Balance yourself. Balance yourself. You got a lot on your plate that you need to offload. Oof, accent's coming out. There's a lot of your plate you need to offload. Oh, I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Oh, you're. I'm getting root chakra. Wear some more reds. And yellows. I'm seeing yellow butterfly, and it's on this card too, ironically. There's a lot of growth there, but in order for you to be able to move in the way you need to, you're gonna have to take off and relinquish control from certain things and cut certain things off for you to be able to move more lighter, because there's a lot mentally and physically that is on your plate.
Yeah.
So you need to go down a list of things that does not fit you and things that you deciding you want to do.
Yeah.
And start taking things off one by one from that second list. Of course, use your discernment, priorities, but you first. Balance yourself. That's what I got for you.
Yeah. It's funny you say the root chakra, because I'm having surgery on my uterus on next month.
Okay. Bear reds.
Very, yeah.
And speedy recovery.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Cool. Was that Sheena? Sheena. Sorry, Sheena. How you doing today?
Up and down, like, most people.
You're
Usually,
You're peopling today. All right, what we got? Okay. There's a lot of things and you know what you need to do. You're just not letting things go with the flow. There's like, it's almost as if you have this sense of, it's like everything is good on the inside. Honestly, no, everything is good on the inside. And I'm seeing go with the flow, answer the call, go with the flow, live, rest. Are you a person that's always looking to do something? Like when I say do something, it's almost as if, okay, I need to be working on, it's almost as if it's, I don't want to say, I want to get busy, but I want to do something productive in a way. I want to move around. I want to do something productive. Is that?
Yes, feel like I should most of the time, even though I don't think that that's always the best thing to do, but a lot of parent stuff there. So a lot of stuff that needs to be let go of old programming. Fear of debt, anger with, money crap that you just don't want to necessarily have to deal with, but, and trying to manage everything and be productive all the time. Being a parent does that too. And that hard to focus on yourself and your own path, even though it gets a little mixed up.
I understand. So I feel like that label section was definitely, yeah. So time to get to Sheena. Yeah, it's like you're able to do what you want. It's just let go. Go ahead. You got to give yourself and allow yourself that space. You just pull one more, okay? Because I feel. Move your body. Oh, you can't see it, but move your body. Literally, the card said, move your body. Dance, breathe, flow.
That message is for all of us. Dance. Dance.
Get out.
Get out and dance.
Honestly, dancing, moving is a good way to get the energy flowing.
Yeah, I get two in my head.
When y'all guys getting some creative blocks, dancing, moving, and I hope you may get an idea afterwards. But I see it's 9:01 up. Sherry, still here up. I'm not getting cut off, so I feel like I can still talk. Am I still good, or am I? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna still go. Anybody else want to pull? Anybody else want some cards?
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm pulling the speakers to the stage, and you can put it back, and then we'll do your door prize.
Hey.
Okay, perfect.
Do another one.
All right. How about this? I could do one card for everybody listening in. So whoever's listening. Again, thank you guys for listening to my voice for over an hour. Thank you. And listen, whatever you've gotten from this presentation, from any presentation that you've heard today from these amazing speakers or myself, let that be the gas that you need to move you forward. Take the information and apply it, because I'm putting these cards down. Take the information and apply it, because reading books and listening to words all day is gonna do so much. Walk the talk. Talk the walk. Talk the walk too. Tell people your accomplishments after you do it, because that may be what they need to move forward. And shoot, why not celebrate yourself? But you need to walk after you get told the instructions. Sit with it for a bit, talk to your guides, and move forward. If you know it's what you need to do, stop playing yourself. You've done it for too long. Let's be real with ourselves. Come on. Are y'all done? Because I know I am. And I'm ready for my door prize too. So I will be offering a 30-minute session. So if anybody is interested, I got my number down.
Saff, I need to go run to the bathroom before we start the panel.
Oh, no problem.
Right. So keep it going for a few more minutes, and have them put the numbers in the chat, and you can do another pull until I get back, or Vicky, we only have Mila and one other person. And Mila is closing up her session. And we just need to go talk to Kate. You can just go into Kate's room and let her know to close it up. All right, I'll be back in a couple of minutes.
So if everyone can put a number in the chat between 1 and 100. I wrote my number down and I'm gonna give it a few minutes while I pull a card. But yeah, there's new beginnings here, new beginnings on the horizon. Everybody drink some water. If y'all have water next to y'all, drink some water. Take a sip, even if it's right now, take a sip because we need it. Literally, the card came out to hydrate. You know, it's new beginnings. Take some time, connect with all the natural things around you. Honor the spirits around you. And be willing to be open. Give me a moment. I'm going to.
Okay.
Take some time to connect with those loved ones that you've been thinking about. Respect could be rebuilt. Respect could be rebuilt. That was a strong one that I got. Respect can be rebuilt. Family, this connection, there's some connections that will need to be rebuilt within the family that I'm strongly feeling that would be for your betterment. Guys, we gotta be more confident in who we are as people. Like a lot of us here are knowing the things we need to do. Wear some yellow when you feel like you can't do it. You know, I'm mentioning wearing colors, and y'all guys are probably saying, why wear these colors? Wearing colors can help change that vibration you wear. A lot of the time, wearing a certain color, like black. I'm not saying wearing black is bad. Yeah, I love wearing black. But certain colors will target certain chakras, like yellow, solar plexus, orange, sacral, red, root, purple, third eye. Not purple third eye, sorry, purple crown. But you know, take some time, do some research too, guys. So I know everyone here gave y'all a little bit, especially if you guys been in the 5-minute reading. So take what you've heard and dive in deep. Go through that journey because that self-discovery journey is the real one. But anybody else have any numbers they want to put in? I'll close it off in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Oh,
You
so
said
57.
5, 7.
So Gary was the closest one.
Jerry
60.
got 60. Jerry Shapiro, congratulations.
Yes. So you got a 30-minute session with me. So whenever you want, just let me know whatever timing you would like to have the reading, and then we could schedule any time of the day. You could let me know. It don't even have to be today. And we can connect and dive in deep to becoming you.
Great. Thanks.
Thank you. And can't wait to meet you.
Thank you. You too. Excited.